went to Markham's Isle looking for three things: Victoria's agent, the Cetus Project, and Brother Cavador. There wasn't much I could do to help old Lotus, but at least he passed on his information to me. And now I know more about the Cetus Project than I ever wanted to. They've built a ship that can sail underwater. Turns out this ugly iron fish is my link to Cavador. The only way I can reach him is to hitch a ride in its belly. Victoria had better appreciate all the trouble I'm going through. Of course, it's not enough just to find Brother Cavador at this mysterious KD site. I said I'd bring him back. In one piece. Maybe I should find some other way home. I'm cramped enough here without Cavador in tow. Besides, traveling mechanist style just doesn't agree with me. And as long as I'm going to their secret site, I might as well keep my eyes and ears open. Sometimes it's the smallest leak that makes the biggest difference.
Kidnap. You come a long way to find Brother Cavador. Find and kidnap Brother Cavador and take him with you when you escape. Obviously, Cavador can't answer any questions if he's dead. Don't let anything permanent happen to him. Just what is Kara's thinking? Since this is a mechanist installation, there should be some scripture lying around. Find it and read it. Expert. Violence is the mark of amateurs and mechanists. You are neither. Don't kill anyone during your exploration. Again, I just don't see any logical reason why I shouldn't kill anyone. So it's if you want to challenge yourself, but at the same time, I still don't see all that much value in having it enforced as a mission objective. But whatever. Surprisingly, we don't have a map of an area we've never been to and didn't really even know exists.
I'm back in the Lost City. I should have known. Guess I'll take the back door home.
Yeah, okay. Since you've been in the Lost City before, well, in the previous game, you know there's another route out. Use it to leave. Excellent. Yeah, now it's using the basic map of the from our previous time. I'm assuming it's basically work from memory. It pretty much corresponds to what I recall too. So that's nice. It doesn't look the same, but it is the basic structure, I guess, is the same.
Then you must seek out Brother Cavador, for he alone can aid you. No other here hath his understanding of the ancient ways.
I pray thee, tell me where I might find the good brother then? At his house?
Mayhap, though I think it unlikely. More likely he doth his daily work tours now.
What? Must I wander fallen Careth Din till I find Brother Cavador then?
Ha ha ha! Nay, I think that not necessary. Seekest thou within? There thou shalt surely find a scroll with his intended path writ upon it. He hath the faithfulness of a child of Karis for the following of such schedules.
Ah, many thanks. May thy gears run smoothly.
And thine.
May thy gears. Okay, there's only this. This is a dead end, so we need to get past these guards. Yeah, there is something there to the north, but it's not a way forward. Attention! Those seeking Brother Cavador must not disturb other workers. This is inefficient and causes the loss of much work. Request instead a schedule from the camp steward and check the green lights, for they are lit when Brother is present or was recently so. Use the tools that the builder hath given thee, and pester not the worker, for his toil is pleasant to the builder's eyes. Is this? No, it could have the information we need, so. Rotate arrows. Hymn 32. As the shaft to the gear. As the shaft to the gear, turn me, master builder. As the gear to the cog, show me the way. As the coal of the furnace, I burn for thee. Let the builder return. Builder, see what we have done in thy name. That's the lights, right? And this seems like a very easily avoidable creature, so not sure I want to disable it. There should be fire creatures here. We're keeping the loot from the previous mission. It's being pulled, which is fun. We should get a couple of thousand in quite easily in loot then. I'm mainly concerned about water arrows in here, because if we have to go into a heavily defended mechanist area, it's going to mean a lot of robots that we have to take care of. Actually, I'm not too worried about the lights, simply because there's no point. They use electric lights mostly anyway. A few gas lamps here and there. This is just the first goddamn room, and there's at least half a dozen areas like this. So this looks to be another long one.
If so, huh? Is that thee? In truth, I know not what it was.
Perfect. Not perfect. Forgot about this. Automatic lighting. We have significant amount of fire arrows too. Not sure what we would use them against here though. Okay, the nature of the game is different here. Controller will try to stay hidden as much as possible, but we'll mostly have to take down people by any means necessary. So the extra gear is certainly welcome. Ten flash bombs. 7 mines, yep. We will probably not use most of these. I can't imagine us using it. It's a ridiculous amount of it. Although, if this is as sizable as I think it is this level, we've been here before after all, we have a lot of uses for this equipment. Their fire arrow. Something else new. Uh, 55 water arrows. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about water arrows for a while. Yes.
Blessed are those who have boilers, for they carry with them the purifying flame and were made in the builder's own image.
Yeah, more water arrows.
I have seen something. I have not determined no danger.
Billiards.
Narrowing not clear. I have seen.
Broadhead arrows. Pity side. So we need to come here to gain access. Steward, shouldst thou have need of me, follow this route, and surely thou shalt find me. Disturb me not unless thy measures are of the greatest import.
Ah, knowing where Cavador is, that's half the battle.
Thanks be to Paris. Thanks be to Paris.
The AI is going to block the pathway by shooting there. Site numbers. Excellent. Base camp. We might as well try to go to Site 9 early, because we have to clear it out anyway, so no matter where we find the bastard. Well, we probably want to visit everything anyway, just to see what we can loot. If the next mission really is the last one, I want to have as much funding for that as possible. It's only 2,000 at minimum.
A malfunction.
Makers. Attention! Those seeking Brother Cavador. Yeah. We've read this already. Speed potion. I think we're done. You see nothing.
He would be a wager of war. He would be a shedder of sap.
First stage done. Yeah, lots and lots of lava, that's what this place is. That's why they have the wooden bridges here instead of the typical metal ones.
Hey, if someone is there, then show thyself.
Although, not sure if that's a terrible idea. Yeah, it'll burn, but it's gonna conduct heat quite as well.
Hey, dost thou note something amiss? Carest steel my nerves.
Gotta jump in there. Well, it's a desperation move, but I once tried.
Who treads there?
One gasser, I don't particularly want to waste it.
Nothing after all.
Any luck on thy hunting, friend?
Nay, not a single beast.
Good riddance, then. Noxious things. 'Twill be a better world more worthy of the Master Builder's work when not a single stinking burrick remains to plague it.
Certes, save I think that time is now. And yet, still we patrol, lest a Burrick's ghost should disturb poor brother Cavador. Why, he still wears his mask, as though he might be attacked at any minute.
Nay, speak not harshly of our brother and leader, for does he not speak with Kara's own voice? Bereft of his leadership, we should be rudderless. 'Tis only right and proper that he should guard himself most carefully.
May the Master Builder forgive my quick words. Thy words are true. I shall not...
Kara's help us! Death most untimely! Murder!
Guess things have changed a bit.
Well, didn't go exactly as planned.
By the gears, you will die here!
Yep.
Any luck on thy hunting, friend?
Nay, not a single beast.
Good riddance, then. Noxious things. 'Twill be a better world more worthy of the Master Builder's work when not a single stinking burrick remains to plague it.
Certes, save I think that time is now. And yet, still we patrol, lest a Burrick's ghost should disturb poor brother Cavador. Why, he still wears his mask, as though he might be attacked at any minute.
Nay, speak not harshly of our brother and leader, for does he not speak with Kara's own voice? Bereft of his leadership, we should be rudderless. 'Tis only right and proper that he should guard himself most carefully.
May the Master Builder forgive my quick words. Thy words are true. I shall not let these dull caves weaken my faith, nor turn me from my duty.
I don't see why that shouldn't have worked. I guess the gas mine doesn't have much of a radius of effect. Basically have to stumble upon it for it to have any effect on you.
Guess things have changed a bit.
Is that thee? Halt! Stop! Intruder!
Who treads there?
Yeah! I'll crunch thy head!
Whatever. Problem here is this. Now I've dropped mines here and I don't particularly know where they are. They're so easy to miss.
I am fueled by the fires of the builder himself!
Yeah, it just escalates quickly.
Builder, take me.
To shrink so from light.
I have the Builder's patience on my side. It grows dark.
I cease.
Anyone else? There's still one mine there. Not too bad. Just hiding the evidence. For once we have resources to spend, or waste rather, so I'm gonna waste them. Yeah, this makes even any kind of decent dent to the amount of guards they have here. Eases up the congestion on the crossroads, that's about it. Site 8, Site 7, Site 9, yeah, that's our goal for the moment. Let's go.
I shall unroot you, villainous weed!
Villainous weed. Oh, thanks for that. Now I got rid of the goddamn mines. Don't have to worry about getting myself killed on my own mines. So, we're good.
For Karas and the Builder! Where went that weed?
Ah. That's it. It's too close.
Thou shalt not defy us, for Karas and the Builder!
Some kind of miracle. Okay, this is getting
unfueled.
what? Unfueled. Yeah, this is getting a little bit messy of an operation. Still.
Keen thine eyes and ears.
More. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those missions.
Friend, awaken thyself. Something is amiss. Stay with me a while. I think there might be trouble. Keen thine eyes and ears. There is evil afoot.
Evil foot.
Friend, awaken thyself. Something is amiss. Thine evil stench shall unhide thee. Reveal thyself and...
Let's see if we can turn this thing back into a thievery mission. Turn off the camera, or do I have to destroy it? And say, you have to be somewhat careful though. We are, after all, on a kidnap mission. That guy should be fairly easy to spot. Only one using a mask. Vocals or flash mine. And nothing here. Not really necessary, but at the same time, I don't want to see that. Constantly having to dodge around here. And immediate replacement. Cameras, 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 cameras.
Friend, awaken thyself and prove something is amiss. Builder! Stay with me a while. I think
Hast thou seen a menace? Or did I have moss in mine eyes? I shall sniff thee
when
out
I find
soon,
thee.
filthy weed.
Come out from the shadows.
Go.
I fear an intruder, good cog.
This sits strangely
Shadows
upon
cannot hide thy cowardice.
What's this? This isn't right.
I'll lift every stone till I find thee, salamander.
More money. Salamander? What?
Be sure, thief. I shall find thee.
Of course he will. exactly am I going? Apparently there, but that's not where I wanted to go. Okay, this would be a fairly sizable area that's now in total dark. Side 7. We definitely want to go through that too. That the new schedule not attention. That the new schedule not sleep. All work at Site 9 is delayed indefinitely. Received a new order from Camp Steward. Remember, gear asket not why it turns, but keeps its fate and turns day and night, never failing. Be those the gear in the builders. There are robots here though. So what happens? We have to secure this. We don't have to destroy every camera. I mean, we can get rid of the robots here. It doesn't matter in slightest if the camera spot us or not if we're leaving this place. What can it do? It'll cause an alarm that there's no one to respond to anymore. One thing I do have to do, get the robots. The bats. There are multiples. Nothing.
A malfunction.
Looks like my old route is still open.
Yep, so, exit is secured. Well, there's camera that might cause trouble, but again, trouble that at that point is totally meaningless. It's pretty much the same map, with minor differences, enough that you can totally rely on what you learned the previous time. It's not that accurate. Changes have been made. Gas arrow. Well, wasn't exactly a waste of time to come here. Gas is probably the easiest way to take care of the bastard. We could destroy the camera, but I don't know. Seems sort of a waste of time. again. Alarm on a site that has no one there.
Someone plays at mischief. Oh, murder most foul. I need this fine.
Builder, aid me to find this Oh no. I'll avenge thee, fallen friend.
Never get to use the arrows.
I have the builder's patience on my side.
So good for you.
I am besieged.
Siege.
Friend, awaken thyself. Something is amiss.
Dude, you're dead. You shouldn't be talking. Ah, the alarm. The cannons can still respond, so that's totally worth it. How long is an alarm? Maybe a minute? Scouting orb, gold. Well, there isn't that much gold to be gained from this place apparently. Suppose it's understandable. Been looted a few times. So this dig is probably where a lot of the guards came from in the initial fight. It's pretty empty after all. At least 2 guards here.
Mine instructions are clear.
That had better be rats I hear over there. I hear thee croaking, Toad. Step into view.
Death to thee.
Ah!
Every stone till I find thee.
Builder, aid me to find this menacer! No. No! Murder most cruel! Builder, shield us all!
Thine evil stench shall unhide thee. sand and be crushed!
Shadows cannot hide any cowardice. For Karas and the builders!
Healing potion is what we needed. So that's our dear brother. So we could already end the mission, which means half a dozen sites don't even have to be visited. Don't like that. Don't like that. I do want to move him somewhere else though. Also to site 9, so we don't have to go look for him when the time comes to leave. Okay, where do we need to go? East. Doesn't particularly matter where east. East will do. So not that complicated of a mission, really. It is a nice sort of a change of pace, and the bastard seems to be generally mobile here. Oh shit. Side time, so there's no way we can possibly miss Cavador at this point. Yeah, dear brother will stay here, out of harm's way, out of the way. I guess there's gonna be any patrols going that way either, so hot. Still, half a dozen sites left unexplored. Probably a huge amount of soldiers there too. Well, I don't give a shit about their health. And yeah, flash bombs work much better if you just drop them instead of throw them. Much better. Not quite sure why. Rather, why the drastic difference in how they work. There's really very easy to avoid getting flashbang yourself if you drop them, but if you throw them, you pretty much always get flashed yourself, so no. We don't have to kill everyone, so if we don't have to...
All is quiet once more, thanks be to Karas. Of course, darkness.
We should go back to where we came from. Yes. So just pathways to avoid patrols.
Name of the master builder, what can Lord Karras be thinking?
Guard thy tongue. If thou must invoke Lord Karras' name, do it with respect.
Hast thou not heard the new orders?
Nay, I keep my gears grinding, not sitting idle and gossiping.
Well, grind harder. Needs must we deliver not one crate, but two by the next reading of Scripture.
'Twill indeed be hard to meet such a goal. 'Twas hard enough before.
Aye, and wherefore such haste? Thousands of years this city hath held its secrets, awaiting our eyes. Surely it can hold them another week or so.
What? Art thou a hammer to moan and whine? Surely there is no task that cannot be conquered with sufficient wit and skill. With Lord Karras as my example, I shall overcome, and so shalt thou.
Oh, aye. Into position will be thy place, matching A unto A and B unto B, such that complete is thy seal, a barrier true that blocketh dust and dirt, the enemies of the goodly gear.
Hmm. What's the point of trying to go there? Guess there might be a few loot items there. It's hard to say from this point.
Settlings did so unnatural trance that we feared of the thorns most unholy wrought, and did falter and take flight till he that is Karras did raise up against us, that we with one and next
Close enough.
did raise us up.
Ah, bullshit. Tomato mass arrows. Okay, so what's so special about this place? Lots of guards.
And Karras said, let us give thanks to the builder, for he hath
Seriously, side 1. This looks basically... I don't spot any
with fingers. And behold,
real
I
treasure
found
here,
monk
just a
robes on a gear,
huge amount of guards,
part of
you
his
know,
unbeholdable machine,
and
therein
2
lies my
equipment
salvation.
pieces. Probably some things we can't even use.
The saplings did so unnatural trance that
I don't know what this is for, but I'll pass this gladly. Now, so site 6, be a small one. The person who returns the diamond drill bit last seen near Site 6 shall be rewarded with an extra sleep cycle. Let the builders faithful turn their eyes okay. Who use the drills will get extra diamonds.
With mine own eyes I saw it. 'Twas a scroll, not less than 100 years of age.
What? Did thy mysterious visitors whisk in and out again, and never tarry to take up the many riches here?
Likely they were but grave robbers, seeking the cheapest of profits, gold and jewels. Too lazy to dig for the true treasure herein, and too foolish to recognize it even if they found it.
Thou art by far too gullible, Sabine. Twixt the Burks and the beasts of living fire, what man could survive here alone?
And he moved quickly, mayhap.
Oh, and I suppose thy visitor had a lung of steel to swim neath the waves and thusly find his way in. Come, none could make their way here without the marvels of Lord Karras' creations. No, I think thou hast been taken in by our brother's humors.
Well, I missed the opportunity to bypass the guy, so arrow to the face it is.
Friend down and all unfueled.
Found unauthorized. Wretched intruder.
Talk, 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 talk.
Shall not escape. Hostile. Wretched intruder.
By cog and by gear I shall find thee.
Yep. I believe that. Now, hold steady, don't move.
Oh, Karras, uphold me.
I have not determined. Shall not escape.
Or escape. Oops.
Now. Shall not escape.
So you keep repeating. Okay, once it settles down, we can take it down. Is there anything? Yeah, I don't want to start jumping around too much before we're taking it down, because it will create a lot of
It
noise.
shall not escape.
That
Hostility and violence. Thou shalt not escape.
okay.
Be thou warned. Shalt not escape. Wretched intruder. Shalt not escape. Unauthorized human.
I thought we were clear. No.
Thou shalt not escape.
With the slightest bit of noise and march, 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 march. It wasn't nearly as easy as I thought. Shots.
An error fails to understand. Creation.
Yeah, I severely underestimated those. Simply because they follow their little patrol route very religiously does not mean that they don't have quick reflexes when needed. There's a requirement for those. It's fairly accurate too, and if you're shooting a bomb, it doesn't really matter how accurate you are. Objective. There's one way to guarantee the mechanists never find their drill. Yeah, we're... fuck, I totally forgot the scripture part. Though, there's no way we can leave time soon. We have to go through everything. Damn it. How much? 5, 2, 4, and 3. Yeah. Not quite half the map, but very close. So, fighting everything we need will probably take a significant amount of time. And yeah, you can't use this machinery. Okay. At least we've completed this mini. What's the situation? At 5, 2... I would say 5 or 3 are the likeliest to have the scripture. These sort of seem like something that you just pass through. 5 resembles an actual building. And I think that's the building where there was the fire room was. So I would guess that's where we'll find the scripture. We'll still visit the rest of the sites. Probably if we have a lot of extra equipment, we will clear out just the number 1 site that we ignored. It could have extra things like that, diamond drill pieces, that sort of thing, that aren't too valuable, but still at the... I mean, we can't take this equipment to the next mission, so... We have 1,858, so not too bad. Still, I would really like the 2,000. Yeah, south.